Hey,
At this checkup, both mom and baby are doing well.
Any problems that have developed?
No.
Of her 3 children, Narissa Wilburn says this was by far the best delivery experience at Seasons Midwifery and Birth Center in Thornton.
What'd you like about your birth?
That I was able to have my cultural wants respected, and the midwife was so amazing.
Narissa wanted her traditions honored as an Indigenous woman.
So it was like creating a sacred space with everybody who was involved. I felt very special. I felt very safe, being able to do the things that I was taught to help bring my child into the world.
Seasons gave her that space and reassurance.
And they understand the mortality rate too of women of color, and that I could see that care that they have come through how they worked with us.
Mortality rates can be almost 3 times higher for women of color than for their white counterparts, according to the CDC. That's why many turn to non-traditional methods like Seasons, hoping for better outcomes.
Take that away, what happens to the community, right? They've lost a resource.
Heather Prestridge with Seasons worries about mothers who will have fewer options when the center closes on November 4th.
It belongs to the community and to the people that come here. It's a place that they can come and be seen and heard.
It affects everybody. We deserve to have options.
New ownership is planning to shut them down for not making enough profit, even when families feel it's so needed.
I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry for the women who were planning on doing this.
The community is working to step up to keep this center, and nonprofit Elephant Circle hopes to transform it into a nonprofit midwifery center. However, when or what that will look like and how many families they could take on is still really uncertain at this time.
Yeah, the closing of this one pretty concerning when you look at mortality rates, especially with women of color after having birth. I mean, we need these centers.
Yeah, not only that, but this is also a center that would accept Medicaid, for instance. And so some families who would be considered low income, this is their only option to have a birth that would be non-traditional and outside of a hospital as well.
And people's choice of how they have birth, how they give birth, that's such a personal choice. That's such a special thing for someone to choose. So, Angeline, thank you for covering this.